Hey everybody, Dr. Red here, and we are back with more of This Is the Police. So today's the day where we were supposed to have all of our black cops fired. I'm not sure how badly that's going to go for us, but let's start it off now, right? Let's see, Mayor Rogers, not afraid of the competition. Eleanor Waterbury's Thomas Blaine has a new form of schizophrenia. Thomas Blaine, pregnant woman killer, sent to a mental hospital. Yeah, you never want to be the guy who kills a pregnant woman, though. Your reputation's kind of shot for life.
There was a man here earlier. He left you this.
Fuck.
Man? What man? Who let him on this floor?
I don't know. I've never seen him before. I asked him his name, but he just ignored me.
That's not
He was talking
suspicious.
on a big telephone, you know, one of those portables. He gave me this envelope and left.
Damn. Okay, let's see about this.
Oh, I can't even bullshit
Of course, they could have shot them the second they took the photo. But I knew Kendrick and his family were all right. Either way, the message was not that they got out. It meant that I was in. My servitude to the mafia had begun. I'd only been in my new position 5 seconds, and I already knew why Kendrick called it a contract. You sound doomed if you call it what it is.
Fuck.
A curse.
Fuck.
Boy. Good morning, Jack. I believe you just received my message.
Who am I speaking with?
Oh, I'm sorry. I forget some people don't recognize my voice. But I assure you, Jack, if I was sitting right there in front of you, you'd have no trouble recognizing me. Like I was a member of your family.
Everyone's just an old
even
man.
better than a wife, perhaps.
It's so
A
weird.
wife can betray you. No man is immune.
I don't talk to people who don't tell me their names.
Oh, Jack, don't be so childish. You're too old to run away from strangers. Yes, we both are. And in our old age, friendship becomes rare and all the more precious. But of course, we must work with new people and find out new names. So if you insist, Jack, let us formally meet. Hello, Jack Boyd. I'm Christopher Sand.
Of course you are.
Wonderful, Mr. Sand. And what is it you do for a living?
Oh, you'll soon find out all about that. Well, you'll learn much more than a simple policeman could ever expect. You're a simple policeman no longer, Jack. Don't turn off your phone. You start today.
Do I, though? Do I?
8 in 10. It's been my go-to principle since my first day on the job. I've got to let my colleagues hush up what they need to, 2 out of 10 times, so that they'll help me with the remaining 8. 80 out of 100, 800 out of 1,000. I'm proud of those statistics. It's not so bad for Freeburg, right? But now I just officially became a mafia whore.
Ooh.
I'm supposed to be fearing for my life, for the lives of my wife and children. But the only thing I can think, what's gonna happen to 8 and 10?
Hey, severed leg, huh? Ahab, what the hell? Ahab lost his leg? Whatever. Resume. Accidentally broke my bathroom mirror while I was getting ready for work. My dad always said that 7 years of bad luck, but I know that's a silly superstition. But it might be a good idea for... No, I'm sorry, Armstrong. You're not taking the day off because of a broken mirror. Suffering, I can't concentrate. Yeah, you should go home regardless because you're garbage price. I don't know what the A means. Not gonna lie. Let's see what the hell is happening here. We got 1, 2, 3. Let's go with Don't You Leave Me Here by Pierce Pickering Barrelhouse Jazz Band. Works for me. Some sweet beats. Let's see. Wan Yin Lee turned out to be a member known as the Red Mask. He could help you take down a gang if you make him an informant. Yes? There are a number of gangs in Freeburg, and that means there are bounties to collect. Some of the criminals you come across will be members of one gang or another. In exchange for immunity, they may be willing to give up their bosses. So we should start to investigate Ning He. You can get hooks into gang members higher and higher and ultimately take down the boss. If you arrest again, we'll be finished and you'll claim a reward. There's also a reward for formally charging gang members, but whenever you arrest a gang member, you get a bonus, but you deal with that person over. Don't settle for small fish. Use the small fish to catch the big fish. Yeah, we're not going to just arrest him. Of course not. Let's see. Eliminate the red gang mask. Okay. If you want to keep people, you got to take her down in 4 days. Fire all black cops. Jack, you swore an oath to the city. If you can't keep your promises, we won't promise yours. And we still got our raise request though. Now we earn $13.20 a week. I mean, that's pretty good. Like I would not be bitching about that at all. Let's see what we can do with affairs. Like the city hall, we can't do anything for another four days. Police station, there's a labor market. I feel like we should hire Roberta Timpson. She seems pretty strong. And what shift are we on? Shift B seems a little bit short-staffed. Let's see. Detective. Full up on cops. We could maybe use another detective. 210's not bad. And I feel like we could use more women in the force in general. Sure. That works for me. Nice slow start to the day. No one getting murdered as of yet, but I'm realizing this team isn't super strong. Attempted murder at the Sugar Dream Confectionery. The employee got into a fight with the manager and is trying to push him into a vat of boiling chocolate. Kind of a big deal, not the biggest of deals, so we'll send Purdy and Tsubaki. They're more than competent enough to do that. We still got Birch, who's kind of trash tier here, but we can maybe put him on some generic, easy, beat cop type role. Assuming anything pops up soon, we might just have an easy day. I think Birdie and Tsubaki are already almost, air quotes, done their job. Attempted murder. Offender caught. No one's hurt. No one died. Everyone got a little bit better. There's a carjacking in a suburb, though. Parking lot attendant Dylan Burns reports seeing a teenager walking between cars trying handles. Before the attendant could approach him, teenager found an unlocked door, shut himself inside. The teen drove shrieking from the parking lot, greatly exceeding the speed limit. And now he's flying towards the suburbs. We might stick Birch on this one. We might do a weird combo of like Yancey, who's a god, and then Asano and Birch, because that still leaves us with Austin and Kochi if we need anything. Hopefully Birch isn't a hindrance here, though. That's the thing. Look at him. Look how grumpy he looks. He just looks like a sad, depressed man. Shame. Nice slow day, though. Not back-to-back things. I mean, it's day 6. I don't know what day of the week it is, but let's see. Officers have determined the thief's location. Overtake, and attempt to take him custody. Open fire on the kid who hijacked it. No. We're just going to block the road. Offender's caught. No one's hurt. Everyone got better. Good for you. You guys did fine. You didn't flat out open fire on some shit kid. But there's a hostage situation in the suburb. Someone's holding him against his will. They won't let me go outside. They torture me and bully me. I want to go outside and see Pete. I mean, I feel like this might be a kid misconstruing a situation here. But on the off chance it's a legitimate hostage situation, we can't really jerk around with that. So Kochi, Purdy, Tsubaki, and Austin should be able to take that. I'm just realizing our squad over here is mostly women. Good shit, you guys. What's going on here, though? It's 4:30. It's been a pretty chill day, but there's a theft. Received a call from an angry casino. He claims one of the casino girls lifted his wallet, which had a couple of $1,000s in it. Saying he's drunk, but the man's not giving up so easily. I mean, I still want to save Yancey, because he can do something all on his own if something bad happens. False alarm! Yeah. The Sands need help. From Christopher G. Sand. Jack, we're dealing with a moron who refuses to pay his debts. Says that police will protect him. I think it's time we show them whose side the police is on. We might be making a mistake here. But if our friend's family dies, at least I gave him an extra week. No. I am not a super corrupt cop. It's nighttime. Street lights looks like they just flickered on. Asano and Birch are doing what they do. hopefully being competent enough to solve this issue. Offender escaped. Officers unharmed. Woo. That's what I get for sending Birch. Awesome. Assault with a deadly weapon, though. I mean, we got a full squad here, right? Gonna make our A-team even more of an A-team. Coming up, guys. I know, we're making you pull a little bit of a late shift. It's 9 o'clock. You're tired, but it's your job. You kind of gotta do it, sort of. What are we working with, though? Police cruiser caught up with the purple van. Shoot at the tires, run the van. Try to order the van to stop. The van crashed through the window of a sex shop. A woman exited the building. Oh, Jesus Christ. Shoot the criminal in the head. Yeah, offender caught. Let's go with that. Glad you guys were good enough to pull that off, though. Good shit. Coming up on 11 o'clock, though. Something else going to be happening tonight? Are we good? Everything's fine? We're good to go home? Pulling midnight day? No, the shift's just going still. They did say it was going to be a long night, or a long day, though, so maybe that means you do end up pulling a full 24, or whatever it is. End of the day. I'm okay with that, yeah. Good job, guys. And that one was went by decently quick, so, you know. Racist gangs are running wild. Investigations in Francis Kendrick could resume, and a second tower might be built here. I don't want to be the dirty guy helping the mob. The worst I might do is tip
The people
them
of
off.
Freeburg have built up a tolerance for the petty horrors of modern life. You'll never see crowds gathering around a beaten passerby. Folks rarely even slow to gawk at a car accident. And street theft doesn't turn heads anymore. Been a long time since people got worked up about stuff like that. So when I ran into a troubled crowd on the way to work, I knew there was something serious going on. Something bad enough to knock these people out of their daily rhythm. And we're talking about people who would step over a corpse if it was blocking the door to the coffee shop.
Is this town
But
supposed to have an
apparently all it
equivalent
takes
somewhere?
is a bunch of leaflets, or spreading broken glass across Main Street, or releasing a couple of hundred rats in the ice arena. The mysterious figure taking responsibility for these strange acts goes by the alias Robespierre.
Robespierre.
Nobody knows who he is, what he wants, or what all this adds up to, from the buckets of lard spread on the sidewalk to the front door of City Hall covered with ostrich feathers.
That's really weird.
But this strange cross between childhood pranks and cheap theatrics has got the people all worked up. Everyone understands when some Freeburg crook satisfies the basic human need to rob and kill. But when someone steals a lion from the local zoo and locks him in a cell below the courthouse, the people start asking questions.
Yeah, when it's just weird, I can understand
Myself, I kind of like this Robespierre. It's not just the pranks he's pulling or his green bull's head emblem. I just like his funny nickname. Robespierre? Really? Who does that make me? The Marquis de Lantenac? I don't think so. In the old books about revolutions, I fancy myself the old gunner who goes off to war with a bag of damp powder.
that. Would damp powder
Or maybe
work?
the innkeeper who tops up the beer kegs with mop water.
Ew.
It's something to think about.
Well then, Martin Stett is my new deputy, so good for you. Let's see, Davis. They're badly short-staffed. You know what? Yeah, come on tomorrow. Sure, we're fine. You're not A-team material. We got some decent enough people working on the shift. New records can be obtained as a gift, but why wait when you can refill your collection? Oh, I can buy some records. Ooh, I feel like it's a bad idea to spend money on these right now. So we're not going to. We are just going to listen to what we got. Billabong by Len Barnard and Bob Barnard. Len and Bob Barnard. Good for you guys. See, what can we do today? The Mafia can offer you some interesting services, so it'll hardly cost you a thing. Let's see the sands. Crime trap. No, thank you. No? No, I'm not going to be dirty. I'm not going to really need this too much. Police station, labor market, we're kind of full up right now. I kind of want to get rid of Birch and Birch Jr., though. They're kind of shit tier garbage men. But we'll probably cross that bridge later. But let's see. There's no Kendrick, but he's not as useless as you might think. He can handle some of your duties, but lunch is on you along with any other expenses. So if I go to my deputy, train staff, barbecue, hire a snitch, or buy silent. Ooh, that's not cheap, huh? Jesus Christ. What we're going to do is go to investigations and gangs, because I kind of fucked up and I thought I had this set up properly, but apparently not. So we're going to start investigating with Beasley here, Moser on the side. Should have been doing that yesterday. We lost time, so hopefully that doesn't screw us too bad. Let's see. Bigfoot Athletic Shop. 2 teenagers found the most expensive, tried them on, and booked it. It's kind of low-level-ish, so maybe we can put Lovez and Grant together on this one. She has to kind of redeem herself after the shit show she and Birch did the other day. Birch, you should be disappointed in your son, though, man. He's a worse cop than you are. And you have, like, what, 20, 30 days on, 30 years on him? What do we know about this guy? He's the faithful assistant to Jin Yang, the founding member of the gang. He's entrusted with serious jobs. Let's see. Most valuable prizes at home while he arranges for a sale. Bring them to the Wise Dragon restaurant on the day before he's planning to make the deal. So they must have a buyer before anything happens. Usually the restaurant is open around the clock, but closed the night before a deal. Has a key. Valuables are kept in a safe under the bar. Okay. How's your job gonna go, Lovez and Grant? Teens are standing around admiring their new shoes. Mind if I have a cigarette? That worked well. Good job, you two. Attempted murder, though. Man returning from work earlier than usual found his young wife in bed with her lover. The maid called the police when she saw the husband taking a hunting rifle. Oh. Let's take Stovall, Robbins, and the Birchboroughs. I might have made a mistake, but if one of the Birch people die, the other one will probably quit, just out of sheer grief. Woo? And thankfully, Grant and Lovez should be back in time for the next thing. Today in Freeburg, we're holding the Back to the Future. The films have asked for an officer to stand at the door. Sure, Samadhi, I have faith in you. We got Lovez and Grant back for another job if we need it. Attempted murder report. Everything seems like it went fine. So, good job, Birch Bros. You didn't fuck it up. Surprisingly. Assault at the Freeburg. Oh, who assaults at a school? Young father tried to pick up his daughter from school. When he wasn't allowed access, Bro, don't attack a teacher. We're just going to close this for now and see if one of our other officers gets here. Oh, yeah, or one of our other officers will get here in plenty of time. Probably send Robbins. I feel like he's someone who would... I don't know, I feel like he would take that to heart. We have an investigation we can start doing, too. Or, thought that was what we thought. Let's see. Mr. Boyd, I have a very sensitive issue with our mutual friend, Charles Deal. Charles Deal said you could help with me. As you may already know, I own the largest music store. Recently, my ex-wife got half my record collection in the lawsuit. It's a lot of rare records. My ex is afraid of the police and always try to act like a law-abiding... Always tries to act... If some of you guys went over there and Newton told her those records were evidence... No? Mafia assignment. Jack, we have something going down today, engineering plant. We wouldn't want any policemen crashing that party. I think $4 grand should be enough for some request. Okay, I mean... I guess I won't send them down to an engineering plant. Disorderly contact at a gallery. Guard says that someone got into the exhibition hall, scrawled pictures of penises on the artwork, and hid in the closet. Okay. Butch Jr., you're shit. I have faith in Lovelace. He might carry you through this grief-stricken period. No, we're not having cops do that, really. Sorry. Report on an assault. You guys did fine. Good job. Bert, you're on your way to actually being useful. Your son's trash, but... Double checking. No, we're not doing that. Sorry. All the lights are out. Come out with your hands. Enter the adjoining stall. The artist locked himself inside, etc., etc. Let's see. Enter the adjoining stall. A terrified and tearful young man holding a knife insists that he's engaged in some kind of performance art, and no one understands him. He is refusing to surrender and threatening to stab himself. No, let's ask him about his work. That's a good way to good job, you guys. Good job. But you're still garbage, same with your dad, but a little bit less so. Smarty's busy doing the guarding for the city, I believe it was. Looks like nighttime is rolling over. Everything's going pretty okay. Up until we have a murder-suicide pop-up or something happen right now, and then everything's just gonna... Shit's just gonna hit the fan. Theft engineering plan. He spotted 2 offenders stealing aluminum through a hole in the wall. I don't know, guys. I think we can probably get away with that one. I feel like we're not going to the engineering plan. I won't go out of my way to do mob things, but I'm not going to be in the mob. You know... Whoops. All the staff were busy doing a thing. Whoopsie doodles. Let's see. You got 3 new frames in this investigation. Cool. So let's see. Member gang, serious jobs. What are we looking at here? Is it literally something like that? Suspect is Ninghe, Chinese immigrant, hasn't officially worked anywhere for 10 years. Covering stolen property. End of the day, we can send our Super A-team here. Zan gives me a thank you. Here's the amount we agreed on. Offender escaped at the engineering plant. Shit. It's a shame we didn't get there in time. Psychological test in City Hall. Let's see. Jack, you must have seen the newspaper about Thomas Blaine, tired cop who went all schizo and shot a pregnant woman. Sure, the tragedy doesn't repeat itself. Like the psych test on all cops over 50. That includes you. Tomorrow morning, wait in her office. Don't be late. I mean, okay. I guess that's fine. I'm glad we got this investigation done today. That makes me feel a little bit less bad about fucking it up and not doing it the previous day in game. Even though it's late as shit. I'm not sure if this affects anything, really. Let's see. Offender caught. Everything went well. Good shit, you guys. Beasley, you're turning into a goddamn champ. We don't have access to Jin Yang yet, which is a shame. Don't want to arrest him for the bonus. It might be worth it to arrest Kuan Yin Lin at some point, but looks like we need to have another mole in the system to gain access to her, or wait till tomorrow. And the day... Birch is getting pretty burned out, though. But the fact that we're ending the day is also the end of the episode. So thanks everyone for watching. Tomorrow will be some Undertale, and then we'll be back to it the day after. So as usual, I'm Dr. Ed. Leave a like, comment, subscribe, and I'll see y'all next time. Bye for now, everybody.